Sinawe is brought to you by Build It. Together, we make home building simple. Molweni Makaya, I'm Tapele Mukwena, and this is Sinawe. Today's renovation takes place right here in my hometown, Ladysmith, in KwaZulu-Natal. For years now, Sabelo's hoped to fix his roof and plaster his home. So, Sabza Putwami, just tell me, how has it been living in a home without a roof and in this condition?
It's like living in hell, because whenever weather changes, we've got to come back and check whether we've got everything in position in the house. Sometimes water comes through the walls, and the house just gets filled with the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can imagine that can't be too comfortable for you and the family.
Yeah, and I also have a sick sister in there.
Oh,
and
man.
who does stay alone during daylight.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I know a few professionals from Build It. They've got expert advice. Let's go there and let's see what they have to say to us. And hopefully we can turn hell into a little heaven for you and your family.
Okay, man.
Yeah, man.
Thanks,
Let's do it to you, John. Hey, Chris.
How's it, Tapele?
All right, man. I'm great.
Hey, I'm good.
Yeah.
Who's your friend?
This is my good man, Lanu Sabzamfet. You know, Sabelo's had some challenges at his home.
Yeah, my walls are destroyed. After the storm in 2012, whenever it rains, water come through walls, come through the roof. So now I really need your help.
Sabelo, your house, we have to plaster it. We're gonna need plaster sand and we're gonna need some cement. Or the tools that you're gonna need is the wheelbarrow, a spade, a block brush, a plaster hook, a float, a straight edge, and a trowel. If you're gonna be doing this yourself, I'm gonna give you these safety tips. You're gonna need a work overall to protect your skin and your clothes. You have to wear safety boots to protect your feet, safety goggles to protect your eyes, a dust mask to avoid inhaling dust.
If you're doing this yourself at home, please remember, never underestimate the importance of safety. You must always wear an overall to protect your clothes, safety goggles to protect your eyes, safety boots to protect your feet, wear a dust mask to avoid inhaling dust. Is that all we need?
No, I'll have to give you the DIY tips. The plaster mix is correct when it's thick enough to stand on its own and wet enough to spread easily. Only mix as much plaster that you can use for 2 hours. Plaster small areas and make sure you complete a whole wall in one operation. Level stiffened plaster with a straight edge, flick it with a block brush, and smooth it with a float.
Right, now plastering can be a very tricky thing, so please take these great DIY tips into consideration. The plaster mix is correct when it's thick enough to stand on its own and wet enough to spread easily. Only mix as much plaster as you can use in 2 hours. Plaster small areas at a time and complete a whole wall in one operation. And lastly, level the stiffened plaster with a straight edge tool, flick with water and smooth over with a float. Now remember, for those of you that need financing, Build It offers credit solutions through Real People, Nedbank and others in select Build It stores in South Africa only. And thank you so much for the tips.
Thank you.
I'm sure they're going to come in very handy for my man here.
Okay.
All right, let's go make it happen. All right, Sabs, I hope you're ready, bro.
Yeah, I am.
Well, boom!
Yes!
That's it.
Yes! Wow! Wow, this is amazing.
Good job, man. Thank you. Well, there you have it. A dream come true for Sabelo. And thanks to Build It, his roof has been fully replaced. And with just a few finishing touches left, his house is fully plastered. I'll see you next week for another life-altering renovation. I'm Tapele Mukwena. Salute. Next week, we cross the border to Maseru in Lesotho for a heartwarming home renovation. Because we deliver, we make home building simple. Sinawe was brought to you by Build It. Together, we make home building simple.